Welcome to the stream.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And if quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream.
Welcome to the stream.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah.
Oh man.
Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Another fortified. Ooh. Welcome to the stream. I don't know about per hour, but like in an evening last night, say 3.5, 4 hours, I can make anywhere from 150,000 to 450 to 500. Just depends on the drops. On the good days are the days where I do get quite a few potents and quite a few kudas. And then like on the weekends, like today and tomorrow, I'll probably do anywhere from 1.5 to about 3 mil. Mainly because I don't work on Saturday and Sundays, so I probably spend a good 6-7 hours each day. But it all depends on the drops. Last night I wasn't doing too bad. I've got quite a few fortifieds last night and a couple potents. And I think it was like 3 or 4 kudas. All in about 3-hour time span. Another one of my top sellers on this route, since there's a lot of rune stones, is, or it used to be my top seller, is mundane runes, but now that I got a house and I'm doing a lot of crafting, mundane runes is one of the primary things I'm having to hold on to. So I use a lot of mundane runes for building stuff. And mundane runes right now are going for... See, I already got a couple fortifieds. Mundane runes are... I sell for about 130 each. Columbines, sometimes I get quite a few Columbines as well. Kudas are now below 3,000. That stinks. Prices are dropping drastically over the last couple weeks. I don't know of any other route that I've ever ran that I made as much as on this route here. Even when I had the double drops in Gold Coast, I did that mainly because I wanted the double drops for the mats, but I still made more money running this Craiglorn route than the double drops in Gold Coast or Hughes Bane. And another thing too is how fast are you? I know a few people in here that are a little bit faster than I am. They just kind of buzz right by me. And I also know that they run out of stamina pretty quick too. Me, I got pretty decent speed, but my primary thing is my Dark Stride gear, which reduces my sprint cost by 50%. So if you watch my stamina bar, I rarely ever get down on stamina. Very rare. It's almost always full. Ouch.
I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah.
There we go.
No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Oh, a potent already. Cool. That's another 13 plus K.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
My guy's weak.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Okay, I didn't aggro him, so I can come up here. Grab that. Grab this. Welcome to the stream. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we're radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, yeah, radiate, but now we're drowning. Welcome to the stream.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, but now we're drowning.
Ooh, another potent and a fortified. That makes 2 potents here in the last 15 minutes.
see the fear inside your eyes. I see the pain in your smile. I can finally see you now.
Made 180k since last night. Oh, another CUDA! Alright.
Searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must
Hey, Chris.
never stop the way.
How are things going? Just couldn't sleep in this morning.
Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah,
Cool.
let's all take a walk. Savannah.
Yeah, last night I made a short 20-minute video of the tour of my house. It's a new updated version.
Lions gonna come.
Cool.
The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's
Yeah,
go
I've done a
back
bit
to
of work on that, on the house. Spent too much gold.
as we stand. Let's go back to
Went from having 15 mil in the bank, then buy a house with crowns, and now I've got less than 275k.
I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk, Savannah. I'm coming home,
Yeah.
we'll never be alone, Savannah.
But it is looking pretty cool. Got some pretty nice rampage in that house. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Rubinite ore, Rubinite ore, Rubinite ore, Rubinite ore, Ancestor Silk, Ancestor Silk, Rubinite ore. Cool. See if that changed my stats any. Oh, 230,000 since last night. Okay.
Say the word, say the word. Say the word, combine. Say the word and we can run around the earth and around the sun. Say the word and we can stay. Forget about that better place. And I know you're feeling, 'cause I know the feeling. The streets stop breathing.
Okay.
Seeing all the reasons we should forget about this place, but I don't wanna leave here if you're just gonna stay. Changing like the seasons, been wasting all this time. Should be like satellites cast beyond the sky. Leave our fate for another day. Riding these horizons, we'll find our way. We'll leave our fate and fade into the night. Just follow me.
Welcome to the stream.
Say we tried.
say the word.
Let's make this little adjustment here. Okay. Welcome to the stream.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through.
So far, got a couple potents this morning and one or two kudas.
Won't you let the light shine through for you, for you.
I had gotten the two potents within a 15-minute span. I don't know if it's because of the crock pot going, but I just can't sleep, and it smells so good in here. Got beans and ham in the crock pot, and the house smells wonderful. Let that cook all day. Ah, come on, you stupid wasps.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you.
Oh, where am I? There we go. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Zoning out. Just FYI, this is what you call non-combat farming. This is not a combat character. He's built for a little bit of speed and then stamina recovery. And reduced dam cost. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Cuda! Cuda alert! Cuda alert! Hey! Picking up more Cudas. Now if somebody would just buy all the ones I have in my store. They'd have to be a big spender though. So I think the number that I have in there, it's about 140,000 worth. I just don't want to split everything up with everything else that I have in there. Somebody will buy it though. They always do. Just takes time sometimes. Yeah, too bad it's not cross-platform. But this route that I'm running, I do get quite a lot of Cudas. There used to be a time where I never sold Cudas. I kept them all, and I had over 1,000 in my inventory. Then I decided to sell everything. Made a good 3.4 mil on the Cudas. But now Cudas on the PC are under 3,000. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. Wish I could have slept. Just couldn't sleep in this morning. Yeah, my time here, it's a 6:15. 6:15 in the morning. Yeah, I'm over in Washington State. I'm over on the West Coast, Washington State. The town that I'm in, it's like, they say it's like 10 miles from dead center in the state. So if you look at the state, just look at the very middle, and that's where I am at. Yeah, Washington State's pretty cool. Been having some crazy weather the last couple of years though, in the winter. Really odd weather. Yeah, I have officially called this particular route my CUDA route. Anytime I ever need CUDAs, I always run it. Yeah, supposedly they were saying possible snow here tonight, which is kind of odd because during the day it's supposed to get up to 60 degrees. So if it does snow tonight, it won't last. But it's been a pretty mild winter this winter. Some of the craziness was times where we had an ice storm. But this time last year, I had probably a good foot of snow in the yard that was still melting. We got no snow on the ground here right now. We only had a couple days where it actually snowed and stayed for a while. Then it was like 7 or 8 years ago, we did have a big snowstorm where we had about 4 feet of snow. But since then, it's been pretty mild. Getting less and less mild, it seems like. But with that mildness, we get some pretty nasty ice storms. I'd rather have 3 feet of snow than an ice storm. At least you can drive on the snow, or in the snow. The one storm that we had just a couple months ago. Got off work, went out to my car, couldn't get into my car. Had about a ½ inch of ice covering it. Finally did get into the car though, and it took about 35-40 minutes of the car warming up to get everything thawed so that I could safely drive. And the good thing is I only live about 5 minutes from where I work, so it's not like I had to drive very far. Oh man. think after this route here, I might go and restock my shelves since I sold a bunch of stuff. The dogs are barking to come back in. I'd have to do that too. I know, Callie. Welcome to the stream. I didn't catch that. Okay. Back in a sec. I'm gonna let the dogs in real quick before they drive me nuts. Okay, they're in. Oh! Let's go fill our store shelves real quick. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. I only got about 4.5 hours sleep last night. But my house smells so good from beans and ham in the crock pot. It's gonna be cooking all day. It's probably why I can't sleep. It just smells so good in here. Okay, so I got 12 spots there that I can fill, and I got 3 more there. Okay. That's that. That's that. Oh, I got 3 potents now. 14,300. Five. Oh, Nightbot is it's just a program that helps moderate. And you can also set them to put out messages every so often. Basically, Nightbot works with YouTube streaming. You hook them up to your YouTube account. Let's see, two more things. What can I sell? Let's go with that. And we'll go with that. Then we'll go over to my other store. I got 3 more spots. We'll sell some cheese. And some corn flour. And that. Okay. 2 stores are full. Collect all our cash from what sold. Make a deposit.
This one has many accounts to settle before the moons rise and...
We'll deposit 150K. All right. Welcome to the stream. No, Nightbot's not the channel. Nightbot is just another account on another website that you can sign up and hook up to your YouTube. And it's basically like a moderator for your live stream. You can have them set to post messages at certain times. You can set keywords, so if you say something bad, you might get banned. He puts you on timeout, stuff like that. Yeah, he's just like a moderator. But sometimes worse. Yeah, I love my house. I have fun with it. I just need gold right now so I can buy more stuff for it.
Gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I
Yeah, if we're putting stuff in the house, I've been slowly trying to convert everything over to Dark Elf. And I probably know about 98% of all the Dark Elf crafting. There's just a few more pieces yet that I still need to get the blueprints or plans for to learn. Dark Elf is one of the ones that I want to try and get 100%. Isn't Nightbot wonderful?
I'll never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure.
Yeah, it just depends on if I'm in town or not. Some days I just decide to jump in the car with the dogs and take them out sheep herding. But in order to do that, it's a 4-hour drive each way. But I may be on tomorrow. Yeah, if you rummage through my playlists, you'll see that I got playlists for my fish tank. I've got playlists for my dogs, sheep herding and stuff like that. I've got other things on my YouTube. And I got these things called iView, I-V-U-E. They're glasses that you wear that you can record. These are sporty looking, like kind of a sporty looking sunglasses, but it's got a video camera right between your eyes. So wherever you're looking, you're recording. I'm gonna look something up real quick here. Here's a link to those cool glasses. If I can get it to paste. There we go. Those are some pretty cool glasses. Some of the things I go out and do with the dogs that I've got on video there, I've actually videoed from those glasses. Cool, thanks. Yeah, this music, originally I started, what I was looking for is copyright-free music, and most of this music comes from NCS, non-copyright sounds. Then I found out about Spotify, so I basically got all of NCS stuff as well as a couple other things, and I've got it for Spotify. So basically I'm just using Spotify to play my playlist. Everything that's in my playlist is non-copyright. I don't get any strikes from YouTube. Nothing gets blocked. I've got 60 plus songs on my playlist. But every now and then I still go out and search out other new songs to add to the playlist. What I'll do is I'll put a chunk of about 10 or 15 songs in there, and whichever ones gives me YouTube strikes, I just pull back out of the list and keep the rest. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, with Spotify, I did sign up for the membership, or the, basically it's the monthly fee, the subscription. Right now I'm still on the trial period. I think it was like 99 cents for 2 months or 3 months or something like that. And as soon as that's done, I'm gonna go ahead. I think it's only like 10 bucks a month. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the subscription going since I'm liking Spotify. I use it for listening to internet radio as well. So if you're on Spotify, you can always look me up on that too. I'm under Lone Wolf Blue. And if you go to my playlists on Spotify, you can even snag all the songs on my playlist for the non-copyright music for streaming on YouTube, if that's what you would like to do someday, or if you're already doing it. Since YouTube is pretty harsh on its copyright stuff, it's nice to have a source that that works with YouTube.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side.
I don't understand what you mean, the format. Those sunglasses are just high-def high-def video. It's like a high-def video camera. The on-off button is on the side of the glasses. You can go out and just record whatever you want. It's like having a high-def video camera with you, and you're just recording everything, except that it's all hands-off. You just turn it on, and wherever you're looking is what's being recorded. I've done it a few times driving in the car. I just turn my glasses on, get in the car, go out for a drive, get home, and I can rewatch the trip. They're pretty cool glasses. That way you don't have video camera gear and stuff you just have to set up and all that stuff. I know of people that wear them just because they tend to get pulled over a lot by cops, and they're wearing their glasses, and it's like the cops can't pull anything over on you. You got them on candid camera. If you know that you're in the right, they're trying to say something that you didn't do, well, you've got proof. I think the way those glasses work, you can't record for like 3 hours straight, 4 hours straight, or whatever. When you're recording, it records for, I believe, 20 minutes. At the end of the 20 minutes, instead of shutting off, all it does is it just starts a new file. So if you wanted a 3-hour video, you just have to take them into a program and just splice all the parts together to get one single video. They're either 20-minute or 30-minute segments, something like that. And in my glass, I got actually the last year's model. I don't have the new current ones. I'd love to have the current ones. But I've got a 32 gig card in mine. It's the little micro SD cards. So I've got a lot of recording time that I can do. But I'd like to get the new ones along with the 64 gig card. What am I doing? I'm just farming. I'm in Craiglorn. The route that I run is this circle right here. And for some reason it's not picking up all the notes here. My username for ESO is Lone Wolf Blue. My main account is, I don't have a space in here. This particular character, I've got it as 2 words. But my main account, it's just 1 word, Lone Wolf Blue. And I'm a CP825. Alright, got that friend. Alright. Cool. On my farming character here, let's grab these before this other person gets them. Some of the add-ons that I use, and of course on the PC, we love our add-ons. I've got advanced filters, awesome guild store, Chestmaster 9000, clock, which gives us this cool little time thing down here. Combat metrics, which I probably should turn off on this character since I don't do combat. But I don't want to reload the UI. Crafting stations, destinations, emotes, master recipe list. Harvest map is all those, all these things that you see. That's from the harvest map add-on, for all the nodes that you pick up. Lore books, lost treasure. Mail R is a great little add-on for replying to people's emails. When they send you a mail, instead of deleting the mail and then having to message them, you just hit a reply button. You can reply directly to them. Alright, we'll see you later, Chris. I've got Master Merchant, Multicraft, no thank you, Port to Friend's House, that's pretty cool, Potion Maker, Research Assistant, Research Grid, Trait Buddy, Undiscovered, and Minimap. Those are just some of the ones that I have. I've got Dressing Room, which I use on my other characters. I'm not in any. I don't have a guild of my own. I'm in other people's guilds. Let me see here. I know I can add members. Let's see. Okay. I know I can add you to that one. But the other guild that I'm in, I believe I can add into that too, but that one requires, it's got some pretty steep requirements for selling. You have to be able to, you have to be selling I think it's at least 450,000 a week to be in that guild. Or you can submit a donation instead. But for a while there, they had it to where only the guild master and the officers could add members. But it's a high-end guild, so they got great people in there. The one that I just sent you, they do a lot of different things. They do PvP stuff, and they've got a merchant trader. They're pretty good as well, but there's really not much for requirements on them. I mean, half the time right now I got both stores full, but for the longest time I didn't have anything in Dreadlords. So they're pretty lax on any requirements, if they have any. But the other guild that I'm in, ETU, yeah, I can now add members in it. Yeah, 400,000 in sales, or 15,000 weekly in the raffle is their requirements. But they're a good high-end trading guild, so that's what I needed, because I'm a high-volume seller. And I still have 2 more openings for guilds if I come across. I used to be in a couple others. One of them kept losing their guild trader, so I left that guild. Then I was in another guild for vampires only. Since my DKs are vamps. But I just recently left that group. $20 rosin. I don't think I have any rosin. for my farming. I don't do any let's see here. I don't do any refining. I sell everything raw. Yeah, I don't have any rosin. Yeah, I don't do any refining, so I don't. The only gold mats that I have are like the Kudas that you pick up. And the main reason is because you make a lot more gold selling raw than you do refining. If I started doing refining, I would cut my sales probably by about 40%, maybe more. It's all about the gold. Pretty much the only time I refine anything is if I make new gear or upgrade gear for myself. Then I'll start doing some refining until I get that gear up and going. But to make everything legendary, I generally just buy the mats. Yeah, I used to be rich at one time. 2 weeks ago when I had 15 mil in the bank before I bought my house. Now I'm down to, I think it's like 270K in the bank. Yeah, it all depends on what you're doing too. If you're constantly making gear and upgrading gear and stuff, that it's hard to make gold or to keep any kind of lump sum. But if you've already got a set going, making gold is pretty easy actually. Just running this route that I'm running here. If I open up my master merchant, my 1 day sales is 214,000. I farmed about 3 hours last night before I went to bed, and now I've been on for an hour and 55 minutes. So that's how much I've sold. And if I go to 2 days, this is kind of touchy here. Almost 300,000 in 2 days. 4 days, 630,000.
Back from the dead.
and I work full time, so I only farm about 3 or 4 hours in the evenings. Not every evening either. There's some evenings I go out with the dogs. But that's just running this route and having, I just recently started stocking up the second store, but for the most part, it's just farming my ETU store. What I'll do is Dreadlords has a store, so, and they do have a guild trader. Every once in a while they might lose it for a week, but then they get it back. But it's not very often that they lose it.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
I can show you real quick here. I just want to get this one map real quick, since I screwed it up last time. There we go. Streak by him. Okay. So basically you've done your farming, you've got stuff in your inventory. So what I do is I'll go, my favorite place is Reaper's March, right here to Ralka. And if your guild, if the guild that you have has a guild trader, you have 30 spots available to put merchandise in. And if you're not using Master Merchant, the add-on, to find out the price that things are selling for, you need to go to the guild traders and see what they're selling for. But for me, to access your store, you just go to the bank, and in my add-ons you can see I've got Master Merchant, so you can go into your inventory. When you put your cursor over it, it gives you the Master Merchant price. It's basically an average of all the prices for the guild that you're in. It's not the same price for everybody. It's just an average of the guilds that you are in. So somebody else's Master Merchant price might be different than yours because they're in different guilds. So like this particular item is selling for approximately 128 gold a piece. So you go to your banker and you go to guild store.
Rise and fall. What do you need?
So from the guild store you can go to sell, and right now ETU is still full, but Dreadlords I have the 2 things that had sold. So what I'll do is I'll come down here. Let's say I want to sell these. It says that they're about 112 a piece. So I'm going to sell everything and I'll put it at 112 for a total of 672 gold and list it. And it's in the store. Water Hyacinth 117, so I've been selling it at 110 and list that one. Now Dreadlords is full. So Dreadlords, they're in Riften, and then ETU is right here in Ralka. Outside of the bank here in Ralka, this trader right here, this is ETU. This is the main guild that I'm in. It's the high-end trader. And it's right next to the way shrine, of course. And the bank. Everything is close by. That's why this is my home base. Everything is close. Yeah, and if you're on the console, you have to manually go out and get the prices and either put them into a database or have a piece of paper with you and write down all the prices of everything, that what the items are selling for. It's a little harder on the console since you don't have the add-ons. The best place to farm mats, which is, for me anyways, is what I've been doing in Craiglorn. There's this circle area right here. I just run this loop. So I'll go to the Skyreach Way Shrine again. On this particular loop, you'll get a lot of rune stones, and you have a lot of opportunities to get kudas. And kudas, I don't know what they're selling for on the console, but on the PC they've dropped in price down to just under 3,000 each. There was a time where I was getting about 3,600 each on kudas. I try not to aggro anything. But if you look at some of my previous farming videos, I run the same route all the time. I don't have any other routes that I run. So now the second half's not showing. Huh. Must be a memory issue with the add-on. But basically I just run this loop right here. Yeah, it's a pretty good route. And it helps to have good gear too. And the gear that I'm using you can actually buy at the guild traders. That's relatively cheap. I would just get the cheap green or blue stuff, and then you can always upgrade it to purple, which is what I did. I'm using 5 pieces of fjords. The 5 piece on the fjords gives you increased movement speed. And this character here is just for farming. I don't do any combat with it. And it's an orc sork. Orc for the extra speed. My second set, which is very critical for me, is Dark Stride. The 5 piece reduces your cost of sprint by 50%, which is huge. That's why you see me very rarely getting on my mount. I'm always running. But if you watch my stamina is almost always full. And that's because of Dark Stride. And then I've run dual wield on the front bar just mainly so I can get 2 pieces of agility for some additional max stamina. But all 3 of those set pieces you can buy in the guild traders, and they're usually relatively cheap. And I also, I've got infused on this one, but most of my pieces are all well fitted for the reduced cost of sprint. So if you have a particular character that you just want to use for farming only, I would go ahead and just get a full setup like that. So I can run, and you see my stamina bar down below. The only time I really use a lot of stamina is if I'm spamming stamina skills. But if I'm just running, I pretty much stay full. Welcome to the stream. For all the new people in here that have just joined, before I did this stream here, I did a short video of, it's basically just a new updated video of my house and where I'm currently at on it. I did a house tour of my new house, so that's available online on my YouTube. I'm loving my house. I just don't have enough gold to maintain it. No. So I gotta do farming so I can build out some more.
The gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground.
And with my farming character, I never do combat, or I try not to. Sometimes I do, but main reason is combat takes time, and time is gold. So if you can run by, you can always kind of go back if you miss something. Which Nightshade, usually I don't go back for very often. But I got enough speed to outrun any of the mobs. Grab that real quick before the mobs get me. Snag that. That slowed me down. I got it though.
But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground.
Yeah, some of my biggest sellers is the Nirncrux, Kudas. Right now I'm holding on to the Mundane Runes because oh, another Kuda! Woo! The Mundane Runes I am using a lot to build stuff for the house. But before I got the house, Mundane Runes were probably one of my biggest sellers. They got a pretty nice price on them too. And you get lots of them on this route. For my level, I'm CP 825. But I don't do any combat on this character. All my combat is on my DKs and also my Templar healer. How did I get to level 50 without killing? Well, I've been on ESO since the beginning of time when it came out in beta, and this character here was my very first character. I just recently changed him from a high elf Sorc to an orc Sorc. My first character was a Sorc. I didn't really care for it too much. I leveled it up. Then I moved on to a Templar, which I never did go back to the Sorc. So I decided to just change this character to just being a farmer. But I've got a total of 6 characters right now, or maybe 7. Whenever I do combat and stuff, it's usually on my DKs. And then dungeons and stuff, I'll run on my DKs, PvP on my DKs. Sometimes I'll take my Templar healer out and run dungeons on that, as well as some PvP. But another thing that you can do, if you go to your chat box and type in /PLAYED, that shows you how long this particular character's been playing. My original character here, he's got 92 days, 9 hours of playtime. But there's no way that you could farm and go level 1 to 50. You have to do combat. But like I was saying, this is my original character from day 1, from the time I got ESO. I just moved on and up in life to Magicka DKs. I didn't want to do this. This guy is so weak because of his farming here. Okay, looks like we're in different instances, so I'm moving over to your instance. Yeah, one thing with leveling though, when I start a new character, I don't like to power level for one reason, and that is I can go from level 1 to 50 in say 1 or 2 days or whatever, but then I gotta go back and I gotta get all my skill points. I gotta go and get all that stuff. So the way I level my characters from if I start a new character, I'll go to my map, I'll start in one section, let's say Aradon. I'll go through and get all the delves, all the lore books, all the sky shards, all the world bosses. When this is complete, then I'll go to the next one and get all the sky shards, all the lore books, all the delves, all the world bosses, all the dolmens, and by the time I get through all the maps, not only will I have all my skill points and all the skills that I need, but Mage's Guild will be maxed out, Fighter's Guild's maxed out. The only thing that I have to work on is Undaunted. I used to do power leveling and get to 1 through 50, but then just the nuisance of having to go back and do everything all over again just to get all your skill points and all that. I figure, why not just do it all at once? Let's see, where are you at? Gotta go find you. Oh, Rubidite. Okay.
Burning the Exaggerated, that's what you must. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me whip it up. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging, we go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
Yeah, for my ESO, I pretty much run my ESO on ultra settings. I'm running a GTX 980 graphics card, so. But I'm starting to have some motherboard issues. I've got an old motherboard with a newer processor. So that's my next goal. Is I think this payday I'm gonna be getting the motherboard, and then in a few weeks after that I'm gonna get a M.2 drive. Once I get those, I'll pull this PC apart, install the new motherboard, run everything on the M.2, which is much faster than the SSD that I have in it now. Yeah, I don't have any Macs, so I'm not a Mac user myself. Once I get everything fully upgraded on this system, what I'm thinking of doing is having two systems, one for my work, well, not work, but for photography and stuff that I do, as well as this game, and then have the second one with a video capture card and do the streaming from the second machine rather than everything off of one PC, which kind of slows it down a little bit. But I'm not really hurting on frame rate too much. I may update the graphics card as well. Part of me thinks it's the motherboard that's giving me the issues I'm having, but I can also see it possibly being the graphics card. Oh, and I ran into these guys. I got tagged. I aggroed them, so I can't pick those up.
Watch out! The floor is lava!
There we go.
The floor is lava!
Okay, when you sell stuff,
Floor is lava!
when it sells, it will show up in your mail. In fact, I had some stuff sell here. So, it shows up in your mail. It shows that you got this amount, $48.40 or whatever. So you take the attachments and the gold is on your character. And then you can deposit it into your bank if you want.
Watch out! The floor is lava!
It's my gold. But yeah, when you sell stuff, it just goes into your mail. And when you go to your mail, you just collect your gold. And if you deposit into your bank, just deposit it into your bank. Don't deposit it into the guild bank. Otherwise, you'll probably not get it back. The only time you put into the guild bank is if you want to give a donation to the guild.
Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.
The only people that have access to
Fly away with
what goes into the guild bank is the guild owner and the officers.
Come and fly away with me. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly away with me.
But once you get used to the system
We're rising,
of selling, and
we'll make it through.
it goes pretty fast.
We're soaring 1,000 views.
Are you a ESO Plus member? I just recently became ESO Plus member, so that's why I got the double the bank space and got the crafting bag.
Somewhere by the end we'll see
But before I had,
the moon and water me.
before I was a Plus member,
When the
on my farming routes, the only thing I would collect
gonna bring the
would be like the ruby, ashwood, the waters, the alchemy, the enchanting, but I didn't collect anything from provisioning, mainly because you don't have enough space on your character and in the bank to really hold everything as you're farming. So if you're not a Plus member, don't do any provisioning. Just do the alchemy, the enchanting, and then basically all your armor, like the blacksmithing, clothing, and woodworking. I never had a problem with bank space as long as I stayed away from provisioning.
Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
And even then, even being a Plus member right now, I still don't do provisioning. Provisioning's not my thing.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase
Grab and go.
the night. Race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. I will fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. I will fly.
I can see you from behind. You can hear me in your mind. Run so fast as you can go. Time will catch you before you know. Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? You know, I am you. I'm coming closer. I will catch you. The time it goes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Ah.
Set my heart in black.
reasons why I need to hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now. I need to hold on to
much more now. I can't hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now.
So fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. 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 Let's slow down. I wanna live right now. I'm not worried, thinking about tomorrow. I'm feeling everything I need from you. It's all I believe in. I know you feel it too. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
let's be friends. You only need what's best for you, not them. Don't pretend. Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hate on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. You seem so rehearsed, but do you really care? I always feel like you're never aware. You're a part of me, but we're so apart. Where is your heart? Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about.
Hey, I think my sound just went. For some reason. There we go.
Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go,
Now we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Back from the dead.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool drop there. I like that achievement. I got it on all my characters. Alright, let's see here. Run to the store real quick.
Fold it up, we gon' burn it down.
Up to 514,000. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. I need to get something to eat. So, I'll be back on in a little bit.